BMW Mini final time then here at Pembrey. Good start from the top two of Dave Bellamy and Brad Turner. Down to the first corner, Ben Sayers left standing a little bit. Comes under pressure from Dave Ellis. Into the first corner we go. Oh, Brad Turner gets a biff there from Andy Hawks as he went a bit wide into the first corner. And to add insult to injury, I wonder if that might be the end of his race. Let's see how things do work out. Meanwhile, it's all getting argy-bargy here as Dave Ellis and Andy Hawks get caught up in one another's crossfire. Andy Hawks going really wide there as well, and coming under pressure now from Abby McGuinness with Tom Constantine looking ready to stick a wheel up the inside. On board we ride with Abby. On the right is Constantine. He goes through a position ahead. The Superchargers wide with the drivers coming through in towards the Joker section. Abby McGuinness then does go Joker, wants to get herself out of traffic. There's been a lot of squabbling on this first lap, so I'm not surprised that she's opted for that strategy or put her towards the back of the field, but it may prove to pay dividends later on in this race once it all works out. Constantine there sitting just behind Dave Ellis, who was on the podium here yesterday, was Constantine. Let's see whether he's going to be able to repeat that feat and overhaul Dave Ellis. On board we sit once again here with Abby McGuinness. She's made a brilliant progress in 2022 so far, has Abby, in the BMW Mini class, and very excited to see what she is going to be able to do in the future. See her there with Wesley Wickens not too far up the road. Dave Ellis with Constantine very close. Unfortunately, Brad Turner has had an early end to this race. You can see his car there stricken on the inside of the circuit, and that is a huge shame for him because he started on the front row of the grid in second place and it all looked like he might be able to fight for the victory here. Sadly, that contact in the first corner very much ending his race in the fashion that he would not be a fan of. There is Andy Hawks, who again was involved in dramas on that opening lap. So top 3 and 4 are kind of levelling out in terms of pace. I wonder whether we're going to see some joker laps come into play here and some strategy getting involved, because I think that might be the crucial thing to try and break this pack up momentarily, and then once they all emerge from their jokers, whether we might see the gaps then beginning to come down. Nobody does so on this occasion. Wesley Wickens there just emerging behind Andy Hawks, who's getting it all sorts of sideways through the final corner. Good to see Wickens back out in the Five Nations British Rallycross Championship, by the way. Came over from the world of sim racing into the world of real racing, quote unquote, and he is doing a good job out there on track. We're used to seeing him at rounds like Lyndon, so good to see him here this weekend in Wales as well. On top 3, very close to one another. Constantine must have joked last time around because there's a big gap back to them, so he decided to go for that alternate strategy into the joker lap, then go the top 3, so they're all opting for the same one. Is Constantine going to be able to take advantage of that? Let's see what happens. Yes, I think he might be able to, because he stuffed a wheel up the inside of Dave Ellis. He barges his way through into third place. Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Constantine goes through into the podium places then, so an inspired joker manoeuvre from the Yorkshireman, and it's Dave Ellis going to be able to launch a retaliation in this battle, so it could be 2 podiums from 2 finals here for Constantine. Abby McGuinness again sitting a little bit further back than she would like to be, but nonetheless having a pretty good run out there on track here so far. Sitting in 5th place as it stands, so just behind this squabble for the podium with Constantine in 3rd, Ellis in 4th, and then Abby McGuinness in 5th with a trade of cars of Andy Hawks and Wesley Wickens not too far behind. And you can see those two of Andy Hawks and Wesley Wickens getting a bit close for company there as well. So we're coming towards the business end of this race. The joker laps are pretty much all played out now. Talking to me about if they can invent an overtaking opportunity on track, rather than relying on that joker strategy. Bit sideways there for Constantine into the hairpin. That's going to cost him drive and cost him time. Will it allow that opportunity for Ellis to stuff a wheel up the inside? It's going to be mightily close between the two. Dave Bellamy is going to come through the final corner to take the win once again here at Pembrey from Ben Sayer in 2nd place, and Constantine does hold off Dave Ellis for 3rd. What a great end to the BMW Mini final here in Wales.